guys, I've been away for a long time. Sorry about that, but it's just been planning all the new content. It's been a bit of a difficult time lately. So basically, today we're going to be talking a bit of Minecraft Dungeons lore. And today we'll be discussing the final boss of the Minecraft Dungeons main campaign, the Heart of Ender, shown here. So basically, I'm going to be covering what's the Heart of Ender, where does it come from, and what's the deal with the Orb of Dominance? So what's the Heart of Ender? Let's start with that. The Heart of Ender is a huge monster kind of thing that is obviously related with the End and the Enderman. As you can see here, it's all black and purple and stuff. So it's related to them, and it kind of comes out. It appears when you defeat the Archer, this little guy over here. He's supposed to be the final boss. So many people think that the Archer turned into the Heart of Ender, but that is not true as shown by the new Echoing Voids DLC. But we'll talk about that DLC a bit later. Anyway, you see that staff the Archer is holding over there, and has an orb on top. Well, that's the Orb of Dominance that he found while in exile. The villagers and illagers exiled him, but to find more information about that happening, you can just study Minecraft Dungeons lore or read The Rise of the Archer. It's the latest Minecraft Dungeons official novel. It's good. I suggest you read it. It's quite interesting. Lots of deep insight. But anyway, back to the video. We have the Orb of Dominance over here. Here's a close-up. So basically, we're going to be talking a lot about the Orb of Dominance. And the Orb of Dominance is extremely important in this theory. To find out what the Heart of Ender is, we'll have to delve into the Orb of Dominance's lore. So basically, many people were thinking, okay, so fine, what is going on with this Heart of Ender? What has the Orb of Dominance got to do with it? And why is it that the only way you can attack the Heart of Ender is by aiming at a small hitbox at its bottom? Is that the orb? Well, it might be. Because, here's my theory. When you're fighting the Archer in the final level Obsidian Pinnacles, the orb, over here, this is the final boss fight, the orb might have cracked a wee bit, which resulted in the Heart of Ender coming out. So, at the end, this is already after you defeat the Heart of Ender, the Archer is struggling with his orb. That's what's going on, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe he's struggling with it because the power left it, and it's all... the orb is kind of like absolutely glitched. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on, but more about the power source later. So, in combat, when the orb cracked, out spilled the Heart of Ender, shown here. So, that's my idea, that the Heart of Ender came out of the orb. But now let's talk a bit about the brand new DLC, Echoing Voids. And it's extremely interesting. And the Heart of Ender came back. So you've got lots of End lore, lots of interesting stuff going on. Anyway, let's watch a bit of the trailer. Oh, did you see the Vengeful Heart of Ender scurrying there? Oh, I just love the soundtrack. By the way, that soundtrack that's playing in the background, it's called The Broken Heart of Ender. I love it. Brand new stuff. I actually haven't got a chance to play this yet. Because my PC got a bit thinged. It doesn't manage to download the DLCs. I only have Hero Pass. But it looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. Void-touched blades, endermites, enderlings. Well, in the future video we'll discuss a bit more about the Echoing Voids and its lore, because I have lots of ideas. But anyway, that's not what is important right now. So, what's important is that this guy appeared, and that guy's the Vengeful Heart of Ender. Looking different, in a different form. And this guy is obviously crazy enough to be attacking it. Nice one, stupid. Anyway, basically, the Vengeful Heart of Ender is vengeful, and it wants revenge against you, the player. as we can see here. Basically, this is what it looks like. And basically, it's gonna be scurrying around you the whole DLC. If you've already played Echoing Voids, you might notice it's gonna scurry around as the imperfect Heart of Ender. Then, when you reach the final level, the Broken Citadel, it will kind of transform into its perfect form, which is the Vengeful Heart of Ender. This is the boss fight. Let's watch a bit. So, it's scary, and it's extremely interesting, because this color here, it's as if it's like the Orb of Dominance. The same color. Anyway. Basically, the whole lore of the Minecraft Dungeons Echoing Void is the Enderman picked up the Orb of Dominance while they were at Obsidian Pinnacles. They went there. And the funny thing is that I know of. Maybe there is one in the secret level and area, but that I know of, there is no Enderman boss fight in Obsidian Pinnacles. So that's interesting. And now the Endermen come here to Obsidian Pinnacles and take the Orb of Dominance. So, here's the footage. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're not going to watch all the trailer. I'm just going to show you this bit. As you see, the Enderman gropes, reaches for the Orb of Dominance. It is literally pulsing with power, and then teleports away. Then they go to the Ender Portal. And we'll be talking a bit about the Enderman talking later. Basically, yeah. That is interesting. So the Heart of Ender needs the Orb of Dominance. And so here, you see this container, like purple thing. It's a container, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, it contains the Orb of Dominance. It's some kind of like natural shell. The Heart of Ender looks like a kind of like chameleon shapeshifter thing. It can shift into many forms. There's the Heart of Ender, the imperfect Heart of Ender, the vengeful Heart of Ender. I'm sure we might see a bit more of Heart of Ender bloopers and Easter eggs. But, well, we'll have to talk to Mojang about that. Anyway, this purple sphere here, I think it's where the Orb of Dominance is held. So the Heart of Ender is actually thinking, okay, so I'm gonna keep it in here. Maybe it will be safer. Turns out it wasn't, but that's not what's important. Anyway. And the interesting thing is that the container is the same color as the Orb of Dominance when the Arch-Illager picked it up. So I'm thinking, hey, maybe it's like something about, oh, it found a new master. Like the Elder Wand from Harry Potter. Like it starts tinkling when Voldemort picks it up from Dumbledore's grave. Well, we're not talking about Harry Potter right now, are we? Well, anyway, that's just a little detail I find interesting. My idea is that it's kind of a symbiosis going on. That the Heart of Ender needs the Orb of Dominance to survive, and the Orb of Dominance needs the Heart of Ender. No, it doesn't need it, it's an object. But in order to release its full power, the Orb of Dominance needs the Heart of Ender. The Heart of Ender is kind of its power source. So, basically, the Heart of Ender spilled out of the Orb of Dominance during the Arch-Illager boss fight. The Arch-Illager was launched away, which makes perfect sense. All you people that used to think that the Arch-Illager turned into the Heart of Ender, you are not only wrong, but you don't look into lore. No, don't worry, I wasn't gonna do the meme. You are not only wrong, you're stupid. No. Ugh. Anyway, that's what matters here. So basically, the Heart of Ender is A, not the Arch-Illager, B, some kind of Orb of Dominance monster thing, and C, probably placed inside that orb by cultists. Well, there are still a lot of secrets surrounding the Heart of Ender. Many things, many flaws in many theories that have not been solved, and Mojang, it's up to you to solve all those mysteries. So maybe in the future dev diaries or something like that, we'll see something of the Heart of Ender lore. We've already seen a bit, but we don't have the complete explanation. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. I really need it. And if you're looking forward to more Minecraft Dungeons content, comment, putting any idea you have. I'm really in need of ideas. Also, this channel went through a bit of change, a sudden change to the Star Wars theme, but now we're quitting Star Wars again, and we are turning back to Minecraft and gaming. So, that's what's going on. I need lots of ideas, and this channel is now going to focus on lore, Minecraft gameplay, and Let's Plays. Sadly, I lost the file for Stick and Craft, my old Let's Play, when the beta got corrupted for 1.17. A little glitch happened for Bedrock users that it immediately exited the beta. I had to rejoin, but my worlds were all gone. Every single one of them, including One Block Skyblock. If you're a long-term user and viewer, you will know what that is. So yeah, it's kind of a fresh start for this channel. My old videos will still be there, available to watch. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment. It helps a huge lot. Also, put in a comment that includes an idea. If you have an interesting idea. If you have any questions, answers, because answers are as important as the question. But we'll talk about that in another video. Also Minecraft Dungeons lore. Anyway, goodbye.